Here's Hunter. So you got a pretty strong pull. Your body is fairly level in the water. Your hips and legs are a little low, and your head is a little high here. And you're reaching out pretty good. There's a couple things, and you may remember this from the class, that'll really help you. One is that when you're finishing the stroke, you're sort of leaving your arm behind you, so there's like a delay until your hand and arm come back around. And so what happens is, like, sometimes when you're so long, you don't have an arm in front of you, just one arm's in the air and the other arm's behind you. You pretty much want to have an arm in front of you most of the time, either starting the pull or extending forward. So that's just a bit of a timing issue. The second one is, if you can keep your head a little lower, it's going to help raise your hips and legs a little higher, which will increase your streamline. And here you can see how your arms sort of swing pretty high up or widely. Over time, that could cause some shoulder issues, so you want to go towards what is called a high elbow recovery, meaning that when your arm comes back to the front, your hand is below your elbow, because in some of these your hand is equal or above your elbow. Now the point that you're reaching to is good. It's right in front of your shoulder. On that right arm, you can see how it pulls under your body. Your hand pulls under your body. You want to keep the pull outside your body, or pretty much like directly below your shoulder, if anything. So you see how it swings in or under your torso. Keep your hand and your forearm pretty much outside the line of your body. And here you get a glimpse of what I'm talking about with the delay in your hands when you finish a stroke. So if you can just whip those arms around as soon as you're done pulling, that's going to even out the timing somewhat. Now the pulls that you're doing, on a lot of them you're getting pretty much a high elbow catch, at least at the beginning. Some of them I'd like to see you extend forward a little more before you start the catch, so a little bit of a glide. See how your hand comes in and you go right into the stroke. So you want to reach in and then reach forward, just for 0.2 of a second or so, and see how that works. And so here you get a view from the front. You see that right arm just pulling right all the way across your body, the left arm not as badly. And then here we have freeze frame shots. So, pretty good reach forward. You go right into the catch, and you do have a decent high elbow catch right in this frame. And then you start to pull your hand and forearm under your body. So less under your body, and keep it further out to the side. And then as you're finishing, your velocity of that hand slows. So it's like your hand starts to pause, and then all of a sudden, see how there's no arm in front of you right there until here. So you really don't want to see that. And then the hand, that right arm is still behind you. And then here's the left arm extending forward, kind of angling right into that catch. That's a decent catch angle, so you've got that part. And then your hand and forearm rotate a bit under your body again, so keep that hand and forearm vertical relative to the bottom of the pool, straight up and down with the bottom of the pool. And then the same thing from about this point on, your hand just sort of hangs out back there, and then see in front of your head again, the other arm hasn't entered the water yet. And then we get the arm entering there. So it's a couple timing things, a little bit of work with your head, and then if you recall those drills we did, catch-up drill, one-arm drill, fist drill, those will help you. So have a great season.